Well, it's finally official. NASA has just announced that the crew of the Boeing Starliner test mission will not be returning on Starliner. They will be staying in space until February of next year, when they will return on a SpaceX Dragon. So here's what you need to know based on what NASA said in their press conference today. This means that Butch and Sunny, the crew, will have around an 8-month plus mission aboard the International Space Station. This is longer than the typical expedition mission, which is around 6 months, but it is by no means unheard of. Astronaut Frank Rubio holds the record for the longest continuous space mission of more than a year, which was due in part to some issues with the Soyuz spacecraft that he flew to space on. Just to note, other astronauts like Mark Vande Hei and Christina Koch have also had their missions extended while they were in space. With the additional time that they have up there, they will be doing science, maintenance, and potentially some spacewalks towards the end of their mission. So what is happening to Starliner? Well, it is going to undock uncrewed in early September and will be studied back here on Earth. And there are a lot of downstream effects here. So Crew 9 will now have 2 less astronauts launching no earlier than September 24th. Which has got to be a major bummer to those astronauts that were scheduled to fly. NASA, Boeing, and many supplier teams have been doing lots of testing and modeling to gather data to better understand the issue that's causing this. It was challenging to predict the thruster performance and the temperatures that they will see. While Boeing said they were confident the Starliner would be safe to return crew on, the final decision was left up to NASA, who voted unanimously to continue returning Starliner uncrewed. Now, some additional thoughts. This is definitely disappointing. So many engineers have been working to try to make this test flight a full success by returning it crewed. And even though astronauts are professionals and are prepared for opportunities like this, it's got to be a bit of a blow. However, NASA has said the intent is still to fly Starliner again, so we shall see what the path forward is from here. I worked with the International Space Station Science Program during my time at NASA, so my thoughts are also immediately going to the science. Astronaut schedules are carefully planned far in advance and are a game of negotiation between so many different groups, so this will be a lot of replanning going forward. There's extra crew time right now, but with less crew launching on Crew 9, crew members that may have been trained to work on certain experiments or tasks won't be launching, so there's a lot of work to go. I'm glad we're still getting Starliner back uncrewed, and it'll be interesting to see what else we learn. NASA does have a culture of safety, so I'm glad they're making what they deem to be the safest choice. And to Butch and Sunny, looking forward to seeing you back on Earth in February.